Cruz, it smells so bad in here, bro. You've been farting all night long. It smells so bad, buddy. Look at that. You see that? It's frozen. It definitely looks like winter out here. This sucks.
Turn right onto Brand Street.
Being that I spent a majority of my life in Vancouver, BC, Canada, meaning that, well, we don't very much get winter. We get a cold week, and that's really about it. So when I'm out here and it's like -5 or -10, it makes me just want to drive my van straight back to Vancouver and avoid all of this winter stuff. I'm not built for it. So we're out here in a small town in Manitoba visiting friends of ours, Ed and Colleen, and today we're going to be taking on a tiny little project before we hit the road again tomorrow. Alright, you guys, in a video the other day you seen that we put a outlet on the side of my van. Hold on guys, let me go show you guys. Right here on the side of my van is a shore power input. So inside of there is literally the end of an extension cord. This has been sealed and passed through the van, done deal. On the inside of this is literally the other side of the extension cord. So today we're going to be hooking up the battery charger that connects this plug to my deep cycle batteries inside, allowing me to be in a position like I am here today. If I needed some power, I could plug into the Power at Ed's shop and, you know, rack up his hydro bill. The battery charger I chose was kind of the same one that Rainer had from Ray Outfitted in the video, but I got the smaller one. The reason why I got this one is it's 15 amps, so it'll definitely give me enough power to charge up my batteries or top them up if I'm ever in that needy situation, faster than it would be if I would have bought a smaller, cheaper version of this, because you can get these pretty small. You can get them for like $100. But the problem with that is it's going to take you like an entire 24 hours just to top up your battery system. So this one runs at 15 amps. I don't know the calculations. I'm sure somebody will correct me on it, but it's like 150 or 180 watts or something like that of power that will come in. So how this works, this gets plugged into the other end of the extension cord, which I just showed you, and this end gets connected to the batteries. On the battery charger, it comes with 2 clamps, but on the inside of these, if you just loosen these up, sorry for the noisy dogs in the background, we got a noisy pug and a bulldog. So there you go, check it out. That is bolted there. So if you don't need the clamp, you unscrew it and you already have a perfectly sealed and quality battery post. So boom, that goes on your battery, that's it. So we're just gonna take the other one apart here. This is genius. Like when companies like this build it for this reason, because there's no reason, like most of the times you buy battery chargers, they don't have this, you know, already pre-done battery terminal on the inside. So smart thinking on the company's part for sure. This cord here is the other end of the plug that's on the outside. So all we're gonna do is plug it into the other side of the battery charger. So the positive and negatives on this side have been wired to the positive and negative cables on the battery. I didn't film it because it's really hard to get in back there. Now this plug simply gets plugged into the other end of that. Boom. It's actually a pretty nice connection. It clamps itself together so it's not going to come loose. All right, you guys, here goes nothing. Extension cord from the wall. Ed, I'm sorry if I burn your shop down. All right, we are officially plugged into shore power. Okay, it's got power here, so we're going to shift it through. It says that this one here is for the AGMs that I have. There is another AGM setting, but that's for like advanced AGM batteries. And I highly doubt the ones that I bought are advanced. I read the manual and it says that's the one I'm gonna need. And there we go, simple as that, we got power. So now that this is set the way it is, when it's mounted behind my seat, all I gotta do is plug into shore power. This will turn on and automatically send power to my van batteries. Now that we know that we've got power, let's pull up the Victron battery monitor app here. It's telling me our battery charge is at 76%, and we have a surplus of 137 watts of power coming in. So if you shut off everything in the van that we have for power, I'm not gonna unplug my fridge for this, but it's showing me we have an input of 175 watts coming from, that's Ed back there, coming from his hydro bill. Thanks, Ed. So yeah, so now that it's working, but the great thing is like, we don't have to do anything anymore. That's it. So if we're ever somewhere and we're getting low or stuck on power, all we got to do is find somewhere to plug into. And I don't know how often I'm going to use this. I'm hoping that I never have to use this, but it's nice to have that option to be able to plug in those kind of cases of emergency. You know what I mean? It's better than driving around and destroying the batteries that you do have. So adding this was incredibly cheap. I think the plug that was on the outside pre-install was about 45 bucks. And the charger here, man, I don't even remember, 150 bucks, something like that. I'll throw the links to all those parts and stuff in the description down here. And I'll also throw them on our website at vancityvanlife.ca/van. That's where you'll find all the links to everything that we've got. Yeah, pretty easy install. All right, now as long as we can make this baby fit. All right, look at that. It actually fit right under my seat, leaving this whole, I was thinking it was gonna go down here, but that actually fit right underneath my seat, and it's not going anywhere because it's, the corner of this is behind there, and same with the other one, kind of keeping it from shifting forward or backwards. And underneath the seat there, there's a little box. So yeah, that thing ain't going anywhere. Pretty sweet.
Leaving like bright and early in the morning? So I gotta make your banana muffins like in the middle of the night?
You don't have to make me banana muffins.
Why are you talking bananas? I just gotta make them.
I caught that on camera too, by the way. Let's go check on Crazy Bear. What you doing, buddy? Hey, what are you doing back here? You wanna go back in? Are you ready to go back in too? There's one. Come on, Crazy. There's two. Time to redo these flags. These things are all like ratted and tatted. That's all right. I got some fresh new ones in here. And these ones, we're gonna put these snaps on here too. If you guys take a look up there on my light bar, can't see it anymore. It is now all black. So I went onto Amazon and I bought these as just a simple quick fix because I know in the province of BC, and I'm pretty sure in some of these other provinces as well, that you can't have an exposed light bar on the front of your van. So I bought these on Amazon. They were like 20 bucks and they just literally snap over the front, but it's a pain because there's like 7 or 8 of them across there. So if I ever wanted to use them, I had to go up there and pull all 7 or 8 off. So what I might do is see if I can find myself a curved light bar cover, like a proper one, or maybe get to see if Joseph. Hey buddy, how you doing, Joseph? Hope you're having a good day, buddy. Maybe we'll sew up a nice vinyl one with some Velcro on it or something. But yeah, so I'm gonna go online first though, because this is like a knockoff light bar that I got on Amazon. So I might go see if maybe some of the larger brand ones make one that will fit this one. That's nice and curved properly, that fits all nice and neat. But for right now, these little plastic things will work. This is very sad. This was one of my favorite beers of this entire trip out here. It's from Sawdust City Brewing in Gravenhurst, Ontario, and this is my very last one. You guys watch me buy a flat of just about all of these. Let's go see what else is in the back of the van. I'm not sure what else is in here. Whoa, squeeze in here. All right. We've got another Ontario one. This is Creemore Brewing. We have one more left of the one Joseph gave me, and I really don't want to drink it because it's my last one. This is Living in a Van Down by the River from a brewery in Squamish, BC. Oh my gosh. There's another going too. It's called Juicy Bum. I can't say that word on YouTube. Juicy Bum. It's from a brewery in Ontario called Flying Monkey. Super good. I always go through two phases on my travels. Super excited to hit the road, and then when I'm done, super excited to get back to Vancouver, and that's where we're heading now. We're not going to be driving too fast, but let me tell you, the second I hit snow, we're making a beeline right back for the West Coast. I had such a good night last night, but I'm tired. They kept me up at their place. I didn't crawl into bed until midnight. This guy doesn't do those kind of times anymore. So I woke up this morning at 4:30. I was like, oh, please no 4:30. But my brain's always like, come on, get up, get up. So I was up super early. Last night, I didn't film any of it, but new friends of ours that we met at a subscriber meetup, Brian, Matt, and his girl Jen came out last night. And we hung out at Ed and Colleen's place, and we just sat around, drank some beers. It was a great night. But I learned that being social is very draining. Like, I woke up this morning going, oh, I got no energy to do anything. So it's now the evening of the following day, and I literally, guys, it took me forever to muster the energy to edit a video to post something today. But yeah, we're back on the road here to put in a few more 100 kilometers maybe this evening. The sun will probably go down in about 3 more hours, and it is beautiful out here. It's great to be in the prairies because all you see is horizon everywhere. So I'm hoping we get a really nice sunset tonight. It looks like it's partially clear, so hopefully. But what I'm holding here in my hand has become a little bit of my tradition every time I pop into Ed and Colleen's place. First time I went out there, Colleen passed me this when I left. Oh, wow. So they're banana bread, chocolate chip, miniature, baby, cute, little tiny muffins. And she made them for me again. So it's a bit of a tradition. So Colleen, sorry, but now you're kind of screwed. Every time I come out there, my inner fat kid's gonna expect this. So we're gonna take this, put this in the front seat. So we got something to snack on, and we're gonna hit the road. Hey, buddy. Just walk right by me, yeah. Up the tail. Oh, Cruisy, leave him alone, Cruz. I was looking down on my phone, I looked up and there's a deer center right in front of my van. Oh, Cruz. Hello? Anybody out there? Hello? Let's turn on the porch light, Cruz. Boom. Check that out. Boom. We got a porch light. That's just the one. Sorry, I know I talk about these things a lot. I've just been super stoked on them. Anyway, good night, everybody. There's nobody out there. We're at a rest area. We're out here all by ourselves. Hi, Cruz. Hi, buddy. So today's been another one of those videos that are all over the place. Welcome to my life lately. It's kind of been all over the place. Yeah, so we hit the road for a little bit today. Put in a few more kilometers. We found this little rest area, but a super cute story about the rest area. When I first bought Cruz, I remember we were in the van a couple of days at that time. We were just coming back from Thunder Bay. I pulled over here, the sun was out, and Cruz, there's a little hill over here. When he was just a little, yeah, you little guy. When he was just a little tiny puppy, he climbed that little hill, and I'm like, come on, buddy, come on, buddy. He's like little sausage, little legs. He used to be little, not like a meathead like you are today. But it was really kind of a good memory to pull in here and see that little hill. I was like, oh, I remember that day. So that's where we're staying at this little rest area here tonight. But today I did a little bit of grocery shopping. And in Manitoba, I've had a hard time finding paper towel. So I don't know if they're in their second wave of hoarding. But everywhere seemed to have been sold out. I was at multiple different stores, including like box stores like Canadian Tire and grocery stores. the shelves were empty of paper towel. It's like this time, lots of toilet paper, but everybody was like, oh, toilet paper's not our thing now. Now it's paper towel. Winnipeg and Manitoba and just going crazy. So I found paper towel today and there was only 3 of them left. This was $10 and say with taxes, $11 Canadian for 4 rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. $11? And normally I would have been like, yep, heck no. But that's my last roll. And I really like my paper towel. So I ended up buying it. So hopefully when we get out of this area or back to BC, the paper products won't be so expensive. And if that's a new thing, if those things are just gonna be that much more expensive in the future, I may stop using paper towel, because to pay like $2.75 a roll, not worth it. So let me tell you, when I first got into my van, I think for the first 2 years, somewhere in there, I never used paper towel, because in my condo, I was never a paper towel guy. I never cooked. I had no need for this in the kitchen. I ordered takeout all the time, or I'd go out to a restaurant all the time. Typical city boy stuff. So I never had paper towel. So when I got in the van, this was never a thought on my mind. And then I seen another vanner that was using it. I'm like, that's actually a really good idea. So I bought myself paper towel. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna use it. Now it's a pretty much staple in my van life. I couldn't live without it. I use that, like I spray some cleaner on my dish, wipe it with a paper towel, give it a bit of a rinse, wipe it again and dry it off, done. That's my go-to for absolutely everything. So this was a necessity purchase, even though it hurt to spend that much money on paper. Hey, right? That is so amazing. It lights up all the way over there, up against the trees. Are you guys getting tired of me throwing this in videos? It's like a kid with brand new toys. You guys? Go crazy? Anyway, weirdos, always fun to have you guys in my house and share my days. What can I not eat? Look at this. And fun to share my days with you guys, even though these videos can be chaotic sometimes and sporadic and all over the place. Thanks for riding along with us. We really appreciate it. Do me a favor, you guys, go check out our new website at VANCITYVANLIFE.ca. Some cool stuff there, and we're going to be making a lot of changes to that website coming up, and hopefully the next few months, because I've got some ideas about some things I would like to put on there, including like a section of all my favorite videos and stuff like that, and also a big write-up and story about me and my past. So for a lot of you that don't know where I came from and how this all began, I would love to write my journey out in a bit of a story on there for anybody new getting here that just wants to see the backstory on how this all began. Maybe some pictures of my van at the beginning. That way it's all just kind of right there for everybody. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go. This van's feeling super warm right now with the heater kicking on, and we're gonna go enjoy our night. I'll see you guys tomorrow though. We got a pretty big day tomorrow. We're making a straight shot into Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, because we're filming a whole bunch of van tours, plus vlogging the whole day. So tomorrow's video should be pretty action-packed. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.